Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping Channel. And thanks to Sandy, I had a very eye-opening experience. We were without electricity for 17 hours. We thought it was going to be a lot longer than that, and we're very lucky that it was only 17 hours. But in the process, our electricity went off at 11 o'clock at night on Monday night. We knew it was going to go off, but just the wind was too strong. I live in a mobile home, and one thing I did find out, this mobile home is anchored down very well, because it didn't shake, it didn't rattle, it didn't do anything, but everything around us was. And I'm surrounded by trees. On all four sides, I'm surrounded by trees. I was very scared that the trees were going to fall on us. Whatever. And they're not my trees. They're people that own property around me. It's their trees. So there's really nothing I can do about them except pray that they don't come down. But when the electricity went off, we were all doing something, and so we all decided that since it was 11 o'clock at night, we'd just go to bed. We don't usually go to bed that early, but we decided that we would go to bed. So I laid there, and the one thing that I realized, I have come to depend on my TV at night. I fall asleep by my TV. I haven't slept in a bed in years and years, so I sleep on the couch. And my TV is right there in my living room, and I fall asleep every night with the TV. Well, the TV wasn't there. There was no radio. There was nothing. No lights. No nothing, and I couldn't get to sleep. So I realized that I sit there and I was thinking, how did they do it with Little House on the Prairie? There was no TV. There wasn't any radios. There wasn't anything. They just went to sleep, I guess. And finally I did go to sleep. But because I'm older, for some reason I don't need very much sleep anymore. So I'll wake up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and which I did. It was very cold in here. I got out my candles. I had like 10 candles, and I brought them into the kitchen, put them on the kitchen table, lit all of them, and thought, well, this is going to put some heat in here for a little while. Well, one thing I did learn, I've got to get unscented candles, because every candle that I have is scented, and I got the worst headache from all the scents of those candles. Then we had no way to hear what was going on, nothing. Our cell phones worked, yes, but, it was the middle of the night. So we didn't know what was going on. I'm back in the country, so when my internet goes off, there's no Wi-Fi or anything around here. So there wasn't any way for us to find out anything. So I realized that I needed to get a battery operated radio. We had no heat. We had no way to heat up any food except going outside and using my gas grill or my charcoal grill. Well, the wind was blowing so bad that we didn't want to do that. So I tried to find I called Walmart and asked them if they had some kind of cooking stove that you could use inside. Um, they said no, that they wouldn't recommend it. So I don't know if any of you know of a cooking stove, like a camping stove or something that you can get to cook inside your house. Please let me know. Another thing, we didn't have any lights. The candles, they put up a little light, but not very much. So I've got to get some battery operated lanterns. And I have one somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Another thing, it was so cold in here. So when the kids got up that morning, I sent them up to my oldest daughter's house, and she had a kerosene heater. And we got that, and got some kerosene, which was very hard to find. Used to be that all gas stations had kerosene. They don't anymore. And when they did find it, it was $4.50 a gallon. For 1 gallon of kerosene, it was $4.50. My oldest daughter had a thing that you can plug your cell phone into and charge it, or you can use a car charger on it or the regular plug-in. So we got that, and we used that. But looking back on everything, I was so scared. It was off for 17 hours. I was so scared that I was going to lose my food in my freezer. So that's another thing that you're going to be seeing a lot of me doing now. I'll either be showing you recipes from the food in my freezer, or I'm going to be canning the food in my freezer, because I won't be caught like this again and be so scared of that. Another thing was I had gotten them to get 3 cases of water. Well, one thing, we do have a well, and for some reason the well keeps on. If we don't have electricity, we still have water, which is okay. But still, we don't have hot water. So I want to make sure that I'm stocked up on my water, and my biggest thing that I want to get is a generator, because with the generator I could have plugged in my freezer and known that everything was going to be all right, instead of sitting here worrying about it the whole time. And it was okay to have a kerosene heater. It did start to get it warm in here, but it was freezing in here. I had 2 blankets on me, and my nose was freezing. I was really cold. And so there's just a lot of things that I have got to think about, and I've got to try to get. And that's what everyone needs to do. Don't wait until something like this happens and be left out or be without what you need. Get it before you need it. That's the idea of prepping. Get it before you need it. Don't wait until it's too late, because then it might not be there for you. So, I just wanted to tell you that this was a very, very eye-opening experience. I hope everyone is safe. I haven't been able to find out what happened in the other states surrounding Virginia to see, how they fared, how Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Washington, D.C. I haven't heard anything on that because I just haven't gotten to it yet because this really bothered me what I didn't have. So now I've got to try to get everything that I need as fast as I can because I don't want to be caught in this situation again. I don't want my children and I to be cold or to not have what we need. And so the point of this video is to let you know that don't wait. Don't wait till it happens. Get what you need before you need it and have it there for you. And I hope that some of you see this and maybe this will help some of you know that even though it was only 17 hours, it was a long 17 hours. And if I had been better prepared, my mind would have been a lot more at ease. So, I hope you like this video, and I hope it helped you a little bit. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, before you need it, not after you need it. Have a good night. Bye.